Hail and well met there, stranger. On your weary travels today, sit down a spell and listen, for we have a story of intrigue on the horizon. There's murder, kidnapping, and a band of animals looking to create their own god. Sex Mermaid Gaming presents Witchnapping. Stay a while and listen, won't you?
You know when.
I hit the button.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so we are in a wooded glen out by a lake over a field and in a a different field is a little old friendly witch's cottage. Now, this witch is a very sweet, kindly old woman, and she loves to rehabilitate misfit animals. So she has a big menagerie at this point, but she lives out in the forest in this little field for a reason, and that's because this town is deeply superstitious and blames all of their misfortunes on witches and witchcraft and all things in the supernatural world. So witch has made a pretty good life for herself and you guys. And so you guys are all together because you at some point have been rescued or adopted by the witch, and you live a very peaceful little life in this little cottage in the woods. So you guys were all out doing the little enchanted woodland creature house chores, picking berries, disposing of bones, Mortimer. Maybe for Barry, he was hibernating, so he's kind of been out of it for a little while. Archie has been getting the local news at the bridge just outside of the forest before the town starts. And Mo has been drinking his life away, but he's great company. So so the witch finds him very endearing. She loves their witty banter and conversations. So you all are going. You guys all hear a giant crash in the house and shattering glass. You hear a scream, and so all of you are alerted. Mortimer out. Burying things in the yard. The Barry the bear wakes up from hibernation at such a loud scream. Mo gets out of his alcoholic stupor. And
what the fuck was that?
Archie hears it in the trees. So all of you are going back to the house to see what happened. So
who did that? What time of day is it?
Evening, like dusk.
Season is it?
I don't know how I feel about this. I got an aching in my knees, just above my talons. I fly over to try and see what's going on.
I have a quick question.
Yeah,
so how I'm assuming now the witch and I have become drinking buddies from the sounds of it. Would this be the time she would start drinking with me?
Oh, yes, let's do it that way. So this is dusk. So Archie is waking up. Barry hears a huge scream. Actually, most of you are nocturnal animals, so it's very suspicious. Usually this is where the witch will turn in for the night, make herself an old-fashioned on the rocks with Mo. But yeah, all of a sudden you just hear a clamoring in the house, glasses shattering. You hear voices of people that you don't recognize, and you're all just rushing back to the cabin to see what happened. So we heard it from Archie.
Okay,
Gee,
so
Archie, what month is it?
I want to while holding.
It's about June. It's about June.
Oh shit!
I
think
felt
that
bad
means
about
I'm
waking you
tired.
up.
Okay,
Might want to stay away from the bridge. There's a new bear who's moved in.
That fucking
that he's
shit,
a lot tougher
gotta
than
fuck
you.
him up. That fucking bitch, gotta fuck him up.
guys, hold on a second here. We got to think of this through. And I take a drink of my vodka. We gotta think this through, okay? Now somewhere, I heard screaming. Maybe that was my girl. You know, we got to go in there and figure out what's going on. I run to the window and while making sure that I don't spill any drink, I try and like hop up to see if there's anything going on inside the house.
Yeah, you see in the window, and you see shattered potion bottles everywhere. There's glass. There's a broom that's been snapped in half. Furniture has been flipped over. And from inside the cottage, you hear some screaming, a muffled scream. Ah! Ah!
What would I determine to be?
I fly. I try to fly in without checking if the window is open.
All right, let's see. So for that, let's, go ahead and roll. And the way I'm doing it is I'm just going to have, I think, just a 14-point score. And then you roll. And then if you have modifiers, it ups your score. But a 7 is you pass, might fuck some things up. And we're just going to do it that way. So go ahead, Danny, roll a D10.
In the right channel.
Mm-hmm. Hey, good point. I was about to do that on the wrong channel.
I know.
You saw me typing.
Wait, what channel are we?
Is there any modifier I put on this?
Since this is fierce and it's going through the window, I'm thinking no. So it's just whatever it's going to be. Oh, did the roll show up? I don't see one.
It did.
It's in the
On
dice
Dice
channel.
channel.
Oh.
Let me see. 5.
5. Ooh, okay. So Archie, so sorry. You smack into the glass, or well, I don't even know if they have glass in these windows in medieval times. You smack into the wooden. You're very tired from just waking up.
The fuck, Archie?
Into the wood frame of the window. So sorry, you didn't get into the house. You still hear.
Fuck, Archie, you can't even get through glass? I want to try to jump through the same window.
Okay, this is fierce, so go ahead and roll.
So I have a fierce of 4, so I add 4?
Yes, I'm looking for the, okay, here's the dice channel. Now I found you guys. Ooh, okay, so total is 8. Yes, so you bust through the window, but you make an even bigger mess. So now there's straw everywhere. You didn't even just go through the window. You like took the whole side of the house with you, just adding to the chaos.
Dumb bird.
Yes, and you
That was easy.
I'm stunned. I don't know what to say.
I'm gonna
Get
just walk
shit,
over
noob.
the rubble and step into the house.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up, Mortimer? How's it going, my dude?
It's going well. Thanks for priming the pump, guys, and helping me get in here. But I look around to see what's going on.
All right, so you see the same thing. There's snapped broomsticks snapped in half. There's potion bottles all over the floor. Just a big mess. Furniture's been turned over, and in the house you're still hearing this scream from somewhere.
Okay. Oh, so I follow the sound of the scream and try to hunt it down.
Okay, let's try to do that as a roll, and let's use your clever.
Plus, I think that's a 0 from me.
A 1.
Oh, a 1. Oops.
That's okay.
I didn't do the
You
R.
have to do so you do exclamation point, and then the letter R, and then space, and then what you wrote.
1D, and actually I messed that one up. Okay, 1D10 plus 1. Oh, that's not
Shit.
great.
Oh my
Okay.
god, that's a nat 1.
Better.
Okay, so Mortimer doesn't find anything. He steps on some glass, so his little rat hands have.
Son of a fuck.
So he's got glass in his little rat hands, and he's still. The screaming is starting to sound a little weaker, like maybe it's getting crushed by something.
Just so you know, I'm gonna look at this recording and make that my text message ringtone.
I'm glad it's entertaining.
Starting to come to. Mommy boy, What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. I jumped up. I looked in the window. I didn't see anything here. Do you know what's going on? All I heard was screams. I take a sip of my drink.
Okay, great. Do I see the witch at this point?
So there is no sign of a witch. It's just disheveled things everywhere, and you're not sure where that scream is coming from. It doesn't sound like I'm calling her Grandma Mabel. It doesn't sound like Grandma Mabel to you. Sounds like maybe something else or somebody else in the house.
All right. I'm gonna try to find out where the noise is coming from with my magic owl ears.
All right, so go ahead and roll with your keen owl ears. Let's see, and that would be, let's do sly. Oh, you have 0 sly. Good fucking luck.
Hey, that's how it goes. Yeah, just a 1d10.
Oh, you have 1 sly. Sorry, I was reading the wrong one.
All right, I get a 7.
Okay, so that's barely passing. So you hear the and
Barely passing.
your keen owl ears can hear some muffled screaming from under the rocking chair that's been tipped over, and there's yarn everywhere. So yeah.
Laddies, there's somebody in here. Hey, who is that? Who?
I get up
Your
on my
puns
hind
are
legs.
unbearable.
I get up on my hind legs and brandish my claws and teeth, kind of like trying to intimidate anything that's in the room.
Oh, all right.
Archie,
So let's...
what do your keen owl eyes hear?
Oh, laddie. Bless your heart. You're so sweet. Open this up. For the love of the Lord. I indicate with my wing what I want him to open up.
All right,
What
I
is it?
think I can help here. I'm gonna shine. It's my time to shine. I just stumble on the first go at it, but now I'm gonna shine. I try to open the door or whatever.
Or I see.
Facing a door.
So you see a flip. You hear a scream under a flipped over rocking chair, and there's yarn everywhere. So you could go under the yarn.
I will try to scuttle. Okay, I misunderstood. I'm going to scuttle under the rocking chair then.
All
with
right.
my tiny rat body.
Okay, so go ahead and roll, and
Tiny body.
let's use your sly, which is pretty good.
Gosh, I forgot this syntax.
Maybe copy paste it so you don't have to do it over and over again.
Wait, do you have my
Sorry,
slide?
guys, if this is a huge pain, we don't have to.
What's my slide?
Well, more
Without the slash.
have high clever, so.
And it's a +3.
Aww.
that would be 4. He didn't add
That's
the
a
plus.
4. But...
All right, so Mortimer tries to dig under the yarn, but for some reason this yarn is either enchanted or super strong. He cannot get through the yarn to get to what's underneath. But you hear, "I'm dying. This is the end. This is close to the end. Somebody rescue me."
Am I close enough to hear this?
I think it's my turn. I think I.
Oh yeah,
got
you
skipped.
all are in the house, so you are all looking at this turned over rocking chair with yarn everywhere.
All right, I'm gonna interrupt. Well, quick point of order. What's our turn order?
Oh, turn order. I have not established that yet. We can go biggest to smallest. So let's see. Mortimer just went. Let's go back to biggest animal. That would be Barry the bear.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but you guys suck at things apparently. So I'm just gonna smash this rocking chair out of the way. Here we go.
All right.
That was passive aggressive. My bear's an ass.
He doesn't understand irony, so it sounded dickish to everybody else, but he thought it was genuine.
What am I rolling?
D10, just D10s.
What stat?
Oh, and your stat, that would be if you're gonna flip over or break the rocking chair, you're fierce. 4.
6.
6. Okay, well you try to flip over the rocking chair, but your big dumb bear arms are too big, and you just smash the shit out of it, and you hear, "This is making it so much worse," underneath the chair.
My gosh, my big dumb bear arms. Ah!
All right, so Mo is next. He's the next biggest.
All right, so staring at the situation, tears start swelling my eye. I swig the last of my vodka, and I rush over there and use my brute badger strength to try and lift the chair. I'm gonna get you out of there, Granny. Don't you worry.
Wow.
Jesus Christ! This is not going.
Wow.
This is not going how I planned. All right, so
Wait, how is that even possible?
so Mo is drunk as a skunk or drunk as a badger, and he just smashes the chair to bits. And then you hear after you smash it, you see a silkworm who is crushed underneath the weight of the chair, and he goes, "And I die. Go, the witch has been kidnapped." And then he dies, and he squirts silk all over, because that's what happens when silkworms die.
Oh no! My poor little heart. I eat him.
As he's eating, it's like, yo, Barry, who the fuck was that?
Who the fuck was? Fuck! I got out of bed for this shit. I'm gonna go to sleep.
The witch does have a lot of enchanted animals, so the silkworm was probably one of her enchanted friends who helped her around the house, just like all of you guys. And you accidentally killed one of her buddies. Good job.
Would I have known? Would I have known the silkworm?
You guys might have. I think there's so many animals that it could have been anybody, but you might have been able. Maybe the silkworm would have been a witness to what happened, but you accidentally crushed your witness. So you guys are going at it blind. You do know that that the townspeople are awfully suspicious of anything to do with magic, witchcraft, anything enchanted. They hate it. So you guys can kind of think on that as you look at this scene of destruction, and the witch is nowhere to be found.
All right.
Yo,
Mo, I just gotta say that according to Google, the average life expectancy of a silkworm is 6 to 8 weeks, and I've been asleep for 3 months. So I don't know who the fuck that was, but he's eating now.
oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I have a question here. Did that nice delicious snack that Archie ate say that Granny Mabel was kidnapped?
That is what I heard. Yes, it was.
Oh, that's
What does
It doesn't
kidnapped
sound
mean?
great.
that's not good.
Hey, Barry, me boy. Just lay your head down on that soft silk pillow right there. It's gonna be all right.
Okay.
I walk into the kitchen and grab the strongest drink that she has, and just down the bottle.
And not that type of nap. Not that type of nap.
So,
Crisis here.
all right. So I don't know what you guys have on your minds. I'm thinking that the most logical place to check first would be the village. I can ask them if they know what's happened, or maybe we can elicit it out of them.
No, Archie, hold on a second, okay? I need to get my head straight here, all right? Granny Mabel, she's gone, man. You gotta understand, she's gone. And I just swig. I don't know what to do here.
No.
I'm not.
Listen to
I'm
me.
not in the right head
You can't
right
do
now.
this.
No, Archie.
You can't do this.
Archie.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Archie,
Look,
I ain't
people can see
embarrassing
you.
myself. I'm like drooling
He's
now,
a
like
bear.
just liquid pouring everywhere. Archie, I'm not I'm not embarrassing myself. Listen, that woman meant everything.
Yes, you are.
Said bear too.
Here. Just hold on.
She
Hold
calls
on.
me
I'm
her
gonna
little
make it
cabbage.
all right.
Do you know? Have you ever been called someone's little cabbage before? Do you even
Mon petit chou.
Do you
It's
even
all
understand
right.
what that means?
I add I go to the cupboard. I get some mint. I add it to his drink. There. Now you're not embarrassing yourself.
Stop saying bear. It keeps waking me up. Fuck.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, here's the thing. As the alcohol hits my soft, squishy skull quickly, we burn the house down.
I
I cast make fire.
But what would that accomplish?
I cast make fire.
What is our objective here?
Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing.
All right, are we burning the house?
I'm burning the house down.
I'll be honest, Mortimer. I don't really see the logic in it either. But who am I to judge? Who?
Oh God. Can we maybe vote on it?
Oh, it's happening, baby. Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna say that if no one says the word bear, which is my trigger word for waking up, I'm gonna keep sleeping in the corner.
Hey.
You barely even thought about this.
What?
guys.
What?
Can we
Oh my
talk
gosh!
about the-
Oh,
So I'd like to
Mortimer's
start with
fire.
setting the kitchen on
Gary,
fire.
they're thinking about burning this place to the ground. Could you do something
Hey,
with your gigantic, stupid arms?
Hey, Archie, you might be smart, but Mortimer, that guy's sly. He's a politician. We gotta do what he says.
I land on
Thank
Barry's
you.
head, and then I start shouting, "The house is on fire! The house is on fire! Get out if you can!"
I run outside into the pond, into the river.
And I am like
I'm
attached
following
to you,
behind.
so I just go along for the ride.
Nice.
I will like to
Okay.
admit, though, I grabbed both bottles of whatever I could get my hands on, and I'm holding them as I walk out.
I'm just
Okay.
chilling in the river.
Now wait, did you guys try to burn down the house, or was that just to scare Barry into leaving?
Oh no, I'm setting the house on fire. I got a plan. There's an end game here.
Roll for burning the house down. Let's do fierce, I guess.
I don't think you rolled that.
You're
right.
not doing it correct, dude.
Oh, I'm not.
Right.
What's your no? Okay, so exclamation mark R space 1D10
You need to do that.
Oh, okay.
plus. There you go.
Wait, yeah,
Alright.
1d10 plus 4, right?
Yes. Are you making sure to put spaces in?
Yeah, I am putting spaces in, but he keeps just giving me 1.
I'll
that
put it
was
in
an
the text
Why
Why do you
mermaids.
keep doing very poorly then?
Yeah, well, it should be impossible. I should get no matter what, I should get a minimum of 5. So I'm messing
Okay,
something
so-
up here.
I want to check some.
Okay, I put it in sex mermaids.
Gotcha. Jumping in, taking a look.
It should look like that without the quotation marks.
Oh, gotcha. I see what I'm doing wrong.
I must not be doing it right too.
1d10
Okay, no, I am putting
No, you did it right,
spaces.
Mark, on that one.
Yeah, sorry, you just rolled badly.
space
Oh, I
plus
did.
number. Got it.
It's a
Okay.
practice.
All right, that could be Mortimer's plea to not burn down the house. Now let's see.
There we go. I got a 10.
Okay, so
Can I use my gentle giant ability to try to pacify Mo into not being an arson?
yes. Well, first Mo is pouring one out for Granny all over the floor and is trying to light Flint, and he's started up the fire.
Oh,
so,
no. As far as I recall, she taught me the spell make fire.
Oh, that's
I snap
right,
my
yes,
fingers
okay.
and there's a fire on that alcohol.
All right. Well, all the shit is burning down. You guys better get out of the house. Time to go hide in the woods before you make too much of a commotion and the townspeople start looking for you.
So as I said before, I grab 2 bottles of whatever I can get my hands on and run out the front door.
All right. So everyone's following?
Yeah,
I'm eating a
Okay,
fish.
you're already out. All right.
I'm
So you
catching
guys,
fish in the pond.
You guys watch. So you watch as the house burns down, and it was already starting to get pretty trashed after Barry barged through the window, and there was potions everywhere. So, maybe with all your magic powers, you can build anew when, hopefully when this is all over. But it's time to go through. You are in the enchanted forest now, making your way towards the town and the river.
Hey guys, just quick question here, not to be a downer, but how many animals were in that house that burned down?
There was a house that burned down?
Approximately.
Mortimer.
So if I'm being totally honest with you, so I know there was at least 5, then there was 4, and then we all left. I'm not tracking anybody else, but there might have been a few tasty silk moths in there.
That's what that smell was.
Now, Morty, I just gotta let you know something here. When someone that you love as deeply as I do gets kidnapped, it's scorched earth, motherfucker. We're gonna burn everything to the ground. I don't know if you know this.
Down the person you loved's house.
Everyone's gonna die.
Hey,
we exercise some tact, but yes, I like your energy. I like your energy you bring.
A quick question: what is tact?
Oh God.
I think it's something sharp that you occasionally step on, or that you use that Grandma Mabel would use on her pinboard.
Yeah, I look at my pointy claws. I got it. Tact.
Yes.
I have a question for Mo. Mo, how long have you been an alcoholic? Longer than like 4 months?
I would say, when did I get my head injury? It's been a few years.
Okay, so this is something that Bear is familiar with. You're not suddenly an alcoholic.
Oh no, I've been an alcoholic for a while, but it's going to get a lot deeper now.
Excellent.
I've been an alcoholic for a while. It's no big deal.
Who said that? Who said that? I brandished my teeth.
Hey, put your tact away.
Mo, do you want to roll for a check your surroundings?
Sure. What is that?
Okay, let's see. Let's do. Good question. Why don't we do? Should we do sly or clever? Let's do sly.
That's a 3.
Okay. It's a 3. That's what you hear. All right, Archie, you're the next smallest, so.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try and figure out what that was.
Okay, go ahead and let's.
Who's there? Who? No, really? Who?
All right, so you hear a little mockingbird pop down. Who is it? Who can it be? It's me, the mockingbird.
That's really good. I appreciate you as a person. Lassie, I'm so happy to see you. I swear to God, keep running your mouth. It's going to end good for you.
Archie,
where's Grandma
talk
Mabel?
to this thing or I'm going to eat it.
Well, it's Mo's turn because Archie just went. So what do you want to do, Mo?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to attempt to eat the mockingbird.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry, Mo. Mortimer. I'm getting Mo and Mortimer confused. Mortimer's the tinier one. Mortimer goes.
All right. I'm gonna try to just grab the bird and try to shake him and make him or her talk to me and not be such an asshole and mock everybody.
All right, go ahead and roll, and let's do your. Geez, what would that be? Do you want to be, I guess, quick? Try to catch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got
2. All right. So with his tiny rat hands, he comes up from behind the mockingbird. He's like, "Ew! Oh look, a rat! I smell a rat! Hi, what is it? What do you want? You got me." All right. So now it is, unless you want to keep going, Mortimer. All right. Barry, your turn next.
I'd like to use my gentle giant ability to pledge to protect this mockingbird from all harm. Can I do that? Is that a thing?
Oh, a spell to protect me. That sure is really helpful. Thanks for burning down Grandma Mabel's house. Now I don't have anywhere to go.
Someone burned down the house? When did this happen?
I just mutter under my breath, scorched earth.
Your friend Smooth Cabbage over here did it.
Who you calling a smooth cabbage, you mockingbird?
Who's mocking who now?
I'm gonna eat
All right.
you.
Well, Barry, do you want to roll anything besides doing your peacemaking?
Can I roll for protection? Is that a thing?
Well, let's see. Peacemaker would probably let's tie it to fierce, because that's your highest stat, and you're basically gonna use your awesome bear hugs to make this mockingbird a little more relaxed or a little less ornery.
Hug!
It barely makes it. You squeeze him. He's
Barely makes it.
You're squeezing the feathers off of me. Goodness gracious. Okay, Mo, what are you gonna do? You, Mortimer still has this. Mortimer caught this bird and then was trying to get bear hugged by Barry. So yeah, what are you gonna do?
All right, so I'm gonna walk up to the bird, give it a little sniff. I'm gonna say, "All right then, what'd you see? Tell you what, you got 3 seconds. Tell me what you know. I'm gonna eat you, and I'm gonna start from the feet." And I roll my fierce.
Yes.
I got an 8.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. Goodness, gosh, you guys, so sensitive. Ugh. All right. So, Smooth Cabbage, basically, what you all missed while you were getting drunk and you were sleeping and Mortimer was doing God knows what in the backyard. Well, I saw that the townspeople came and they just ruined everything in Grandma Mabel's house. And now I have nowhere to go because you burned your house down. I was so happy. I was going to just sleep in the straw shed, mind my own business. But now I have no home and we have no Grandma Mabel. So whoop-de-doo. Good job, guys.
And you kill Kenny.
Hold on a second. You said it was the pink skins that did it?
What? Am I dead? Are you deaf? Of course I did. The pink skins did it, and the ones that are covered in shit. All the ones that live over in the town. You know they hate magic things, especially magic mockingbirds. They just hate it.
Tasty pink skin.
I want to kind of like pull Barry to the side really quick, if I can.
Oh, go for it.
Hey, Barry. I got a question for you. Now, listen.
Question.
Now,
What?
what are your feelings on this here mockingbird?
I have pledged this is my best friend.
What's your best friend? Well, here's the thing that I got. What are you supposed to do with your best friends? Best friends.
Who's my best friend?
Oh, it's the mockingbird. The mockingbird's your best friend, isn't she?
There's a mockingbird.
Listen, why don't you go get the mockingbird some berries? Because they love berries. You know they love berries. Yeah, I think I saw some. I think I saw some behind the house. You know, out of our line of sight.
I'm gonna walk 5 feet and then find a berry bush and fall asleep on it.
All right. Let's see. Mo, you took somebody. You got the mockingbird to talk, so now it's Archie. What are you gonna do?
All right, my boy. Your story sounds helpful. Lots of information in it. There's one little thing that I'm not sure you got quite right, and I want to make sure you don't make a mistake right now. So, did you say that it was the pink skins that burned down the hut, right? That's what she said, right?
Well, yeah,
I'm
but
gonna roll
not the
it.
one. Okay, roll. Go ahead and roll. Let's see. What are we rolling for? Getting more information.
Oh, no. I'm trying
I
to
think
convince him that we're not the ones who did it.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Sorry. I thought you were asking him for more information. Well, yeah, of course. It wasn't the pink skins like with the curly tails that Grandma Mabel has in the yard. It's those pink gangly ones. You know, the ones that they shovel things all day and they go to like the house with the sky fairy thing. They all live behind the bridge over there. Yeah, they grabbed Grandma Mabel and they said something about they were going to do something with her to make the bad stuff go away. I think that the bad stuff already happened with you guys burning her house down.
Oh, I think.
Ah,
what
that's a
I'm trying
shame.
to say is that I believe it was maybe the pigskins who burnt the house down, although it may have seemed like it was us. What do you think? Is your memory maybe coming back to you?
Do you want to? Is there anything you want to do on your turn, like an action item?
Yeah, I'm going to roll to try to help convince you that it was either intimidate you or just mind fuck you into thinking that it was not us who burned the house down.
Can I assist him?
Oh, yeah.
With
Well, you're
ferocity?
gonna eat him next if he doesn't. So
I'm throwing in my 10 to the list.
All
Ooh.
right, and we're doing. Is it
Okay.
sly or clever?
Let's see. Trying to smooth talk him.
Yeah.
Clever.
And I'm throwing intimidation in.
Okay, so Mark failed, but the intimidation worked. Okay. The Mockingbird is like, wow, leave it to all of you idiots to burn down the whole house. But, I would really like to live to see tomorrow because I already escaped the burning house. So it's okay. It's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it. What do you guys need to know about Grandma Mabel besides what I told you, which is that I believe you. I'm pretty sure I saw the really tall pink-skinned people with the weird hats and stuff taking Grandma Mabel away and saying she was going to make the bad stuff go away. Anything
and then
else
they
you
burned
think-
down their house,
yeah,
right?
and then they set the house on fire, right? You know, and
Yes,
somebody
that was-
walking out the door said something about scorched earth.
Yeah, that was definitely them. They did have those torches.
Oh,
so I-
fantastic.
Oh,
Fantastic.
no, we've reached an understanding.
Isn't it
That's it.
lovely every day that you get to walk around knowing that you didn't get eaten today?
I do have to say, it is quite nice. Yes, I like
Yeah.
not being eaten.
Yeah.
Hey,
but
Barry, we're going to the city.
All right, boys, well, be careful because.
Why
you
was
know
I
that-
getting berries?
So the guy's like, all right, well, just be careful because the only way to the city is over that bridge, and that bridge is where all the people are, and they sure didn't like Grandma Mabel, and they sure as heck aren't going to like talking animals.
And I
Oh my God.
I release the bird and say, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You're right. It served your purpose."
As
You're
you
right.
said, release the bird. I would like to run up with berries and try to give the berries to the mockingbird.
Oh, okay. Go. Okay, let's see.
Best friend, I don't know why I have to give these to you, but there's yours.
All right. Are they? What kind of berries are these, Mr. Bear?
Fucking no. I'm
Well,
gonna try
are
to
you
eat it.
are you trying to fucking murder me? You try it first.
I'm gonna take that as an offense and try to eat the mockingbird.
All right, go ahead and roll with fears. All right, so the last thing that the mockingbird says is, "What kind of berries did they eat?" And Barry just eats him after his long winter's nap, and he's quite hungry after waking up from hibernation. So he gets a little energy boost from from the mockingbird.
I am really
Nice.
happy with how that interaction just went.
Barry, why did you eat?
Please.
Listen, you need something as big as like a human to get you over through the winter. Why did you have to
Hey.
eat the little rat bird? That was my
I don't-
treat.
I'm bobbing it back up and point to it suggestively.
I'm hammered enough to think that looks like a delicious meal. I eat it.
You know what?
Oh,
You know what?
I don't know
That's
who
it.
the hell I'm running with these days, but it's not good. Oh,
I take a swig of one of the bottles and be like, "It's okay, Archie. You know how these things go." And I kind of like point the bottle at him. You want a little bit? The hooch is
Yeah,
pretty
I do.
good.
I do. I will sip some of it. My lips don't work very well for lack of lips.
Well, all right, guys. Well, you just ate your second witness to the fire, and
Scorched earth, everybody! Scorched earth.
You're running out of animal friends to talk to. So you are in the woods, and yeah, you heard something about a bridge and being careful with people that way. So what are you guys gonna do?
All
Head
right.
toward the bridge, full tilt.
All of you head toward the bridge. You mammals with your legs. Ugh.
No, listen, guys. I think what we need to do is we need to devise a plan here. So who here is good with the pink skins?
I want you to hang out under the bridge for just a second, me lads. I'll see if I can bring some of them out to you. Sounds like a plan?
Good for eating pink skins. Is that what you're asking, Mo?
No. We're not.
No, I'm not asking you to eat anybody. I'm asking you to go over there and ask them some friendly questions, like some directions. Where they take Grandma Mabel, and if they don't tell us, we're going to gut them and live inside their innards. Little things like that.
Oh, the innards.
See,
I'm a fan of the outer.
Maury knows. Your name is Maury, right? Maury?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm
close
hammered
enough.
right now.
I'm daydreaming and drooling about just thinking about these humans and their tender pink skin.
See, Morty.
And yeah, I'm down
Morty
for
knows.
any plan that has to do with eating them.
I fly to the city.
I'm gonna try to high five Mortimer because we have the same goal.
We do a tiny little. My paws. I'm a rat, but we do a tiny little.
All right, so Archie is flying over the bridge to the city. So Archie, what is your plan, or what do you want to do when you're in the city?
I am going to fly over to somebody's house, hopefully with a light on, where I can see that the people are still awake, but where they can't directly see me. And I'm going to then start using my magic speak to human ability. Oh no! They burned down the witch's cottage! No, they're gonna find all of the gold underneath it! I have to figure out how to hide it! Quick, before they find the gold! And then I'll roll a clever, if that's okay, to tempt them into finding the witch's gold.
Yeah, sure thing. Here, let me put some peasants here. So these peasants are wrapping up for the night. They're kind of snuffing out the fire, getting ready to go to bed, and they're hearing something like, "Gold? Did somebody say gold? Is that shiny stuff the kid likes to eat?" No, he doesn't eat it. He likes to sit on it. No, he doesn't like to sit on it. He likes to shit on it. All right, go ahead and roll. Ooh, okay, so the peasants hear something about gold, but like the Ed Sheeran. That's the peasants are like, "Oh, it's getting awful dark, and it sounds like the gold is over in the woods there. I don't like the woods. That's where all those animals that eat people live, right? Yeah, and those weird ones that talk. Yeah, I think they're worse at night. Why don't we wait till the morning?" So the peasants overhear the conversation about gold, and they're interested, but they're thinking, oh, they can wait till tomorrow because they're peasants and are worried about being eaten more than they are worried about getting gold that someone's probably going to assume that they stole or that they took from the king, or the king's going to kill them to get the gold. So, peasant problems.
Oh, man. I fly back and let everybody else know. No, turns out they're not going to be coming here right away, unfortunately. Turns out they haven't had enough food, so they don't need any more gold to shit on for a while.
Wait, they shit on the gold? How does that make any sense?
I don't know. That's just apparently what they like to do with gold. Just take giant, massive dumps on it, but they don't eat enough food because they can't grow cabbage because they're too dumb.
God, I only fear what they would do with Ruby.
If only we had some other way to get them out of their houses. If only.
All right, and then but let's see. It's Archie now. It's Mortimer's turn.
All right. I mean, we're still beyond the bridge, so I say we try to. I'm going to convince Barry to start really just hightailing it towards the bridge. so I can hop a ride and we can get there and get closer to the town as soon as possible. So
My
my buddy, would you mind giving me a giddy up towards the bridge there?
and as Mortimer is my politician, everything he says is law. Yeah, man, I got this. Let's go. I'm gonna take off full tilt.
All right. So sounds like you guys are heading towards the bridge. You alerted some peasants, so they might be going to the woods or the cottage or going your way in the morning. It is dead of night, and you hear under the bridge while you're there. Oh, the year was 1778. I wish I was a servant now. And there is you're not sure where that delightful sea shanty is coming from, but somewhere around the bridge in the dead of night.
Hey, Barry, slow down for 1 second. 1 second here.
Can I hear him, or is the wind galloping past my ears too loud?
Oh, yeah, you can hear Mortimer.
Yes, my liege. I stop running immediately.
Listen up. Do you hear that? Do you hear that jolly singing?
What is jolly?
Never mind. Let's check out under the bridge. I think there's something weird going on.
All right,
I'm gonna jump over the side of the bridge.
So is it Mortimer or Barry who is looking for?
Maybe me, and I'm just.
I like to think of it like a mech suit, whereas he's the pilot and I'm the mech.
I love that.
I'm gonna jump.
Mortimer, go ahead and roll with your sly, and that's 3. Is that you? Oh, +9. No, that's right. So Mortimer is crawling around under the bridge like a little plague rat would, and he runs into an adorable toad pirate who is singing sea shanties under the bridge.
Hello, and let's say I came in with Barry, because now I'm just like I'm not leaving this big bear because he's awesome protection, and we both are looking at him. Hello. Were you singing? What are you singing?
Toad pirate songs.
Oh, Toad Pirate songs. How normal. Listen, Mr. Toad Pirate. Have you seen anyone come over this bridge? I'm talking like a tall, juicy, succulent, pink-skinned monkey type of thing.
Dude, many gold nuggets and lots of straw.
Okay. Okay. In what direction did these pink skins go? That's possible. Is there a different direction maybe that you could point me in?
Down.
Okay, that is equally as bad. Okay. All right. I could see maybe we're not getting anywhere fast here. And I kind of throw my hands up. I don't know what to do.
Toad pirate likes your ship. He points to Barry.
You like what?
He said he likes you, Barry. He thinks you're nice.
Do you want a ride?
He likes who? Who?
Oh, look who it is. Archibald.
Toad Frog, do you want a ride?
Loves a ride.
All right. Well,
I'm going to open up my mouth and tell him that if he can just jump in.
Suspicious.
That's super clever. Gotta give you that.
An option here, Toad Pirate. The ship is leaving the dock, as it were.
Or Toad pirate swim away.
You know,
Does the Toad Pirate jump in the water?
He's contemplating jumping into the pond because you guys are threatening.
Quick
his
question:
very
where am I?
peaceful sea shanty. Mo, are you with them at the bridge?
I would have assumed
Or are
I
you
would have
still-
followed.
Okay, he's at the bridge then, and Archie too. Okay, so Barry, is there anything you want? Any actions besides threatening to eat the toad pirate that you want to do?
I don't eat you. You are animal. I love animals. All animals are friends. I just give you a ride in my belly.
Fred?
I hibernate in forest. You hibernate in me.
Toad Pirate Cave?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. Toad Pirate is suspicious, but he looks around and he sees the guy with the cabbage on. And he goes, "Pirate hat."
Hey, I see you here are a captain of a mighty vessel yourself, is you not? As I swirl my glass of unknown liquids.
Toad Pirate trade hat for hat, and little pirate hat on his head, and then points at the cabbage.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I see what you're trying to do here. No, this can't go. This is the only thing that protects my brain from falling out of my skull. You see, I have an affliction. I have a soft skull. I rattle around too much, my brain will fall off. This is like my outer protection. You ever see a crab, how it has the hard bits on the top? Well, this is my hard bit. You take this away, and I'm dead.
You never do this. I try to hit him on top of the head.
Oh.
The frog or the cabbage?
The cabbage.
Oh boy.
Toad Pirate lifts up his eye patch so he can get a good look at you, and he blinks one eye at a time. Toad Pirate, okay. Toad Pirate wants to trade. And then he looks over at Archie.
So I think that maybe a better trade would be something that's closer to your heart. A song for a song. Did you ever hear, boy? There once was a ship that put to the sea. The name of the ship was the Billy T. The winds blew her up. Her bow dipped down. Oh, blow, my boys, blow. Soon may the weathermen come. And then I go on the song. I try to trade him a song for helping us.
Sugar and tea and rum, yeah! And the Toad Pirate smiles with glee and starts to sing along to the sea shanty. And he goes, Toad Pirates, ye mateys are all right. And Toad Pirate says, Toad Pirate wants to help. What to my bridge?
Mortimer! What do we need him for? I honestly don't know. And I go back to singing sea shanties.
I'm going to offer him some
alcohol. I'm trying
alcohol.
to figure that out myself. Toad Pirate, we're looking for our friend. She's a witch. She is an older pink skin. Have you seen anyone like that come by here?
Oh no. Witch. Toad Pirate see witch.
Oh. When? Where? How?
Up, down.
Okay, to the up and down thing again. Okay. Anything else? Could you care to elaborate? Where did they go? Who was she with? Was she alive?
Many pinkskins up. Many pinkskins up. Yelling. Make things fall down to grow things up.
Make things down to grow. Did you think they're going to try to do something bad to her to fix their problems? Is that what I'm hearing?
Which was the plank?
That the metaphor that I understand. I do get that one.
No, wait, this guy isn't really making any sense. I kind of offer him one of the bottles and like, here, drink this. Maybe this will fix your speech impediment.
All right, let's see.
It's sugar and tea and rum.
Sounds good, actually.
It does sound delicious. All right, so Toad Pirate takes a swig and he goes, Toad Pirate, sugar and tea and rum. And he starts to get a little sleepy as he starts to sing. Tea, sugar and tea and rum. Oh, I forget the words. But then he says,
Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him.
Early in the morning. So Toad Pirate tries again, but now he's a little drunk. He says, "Witch lady, walk up the plank. Then she make water fall down on the ground and grow all the gold for the pinkskins."
All right. So
Bear
I think
doesn't
we've got
really
a plan.
understand. Hold on, I need to sing to my friend.
I can't wait to see it.
Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear.
All right. Did we charm him even more than we had before?
And the drunken Toad Pirate is delighted by this giant singing ship song, and hops on top of the bear and says, "Forward, up onto the bridge."
I'm gonna try to jump straight, deadlift onto the bridge.
All right, let's do Sly to see if you can jump right onto the bridge.
Oh shit! What's my sly? 0.
Your Sly is 0.
You got this, I believe.
Oh God! So
I shouldn't.
Barry falls right into the water, and in a drunken stupor with Mo, and Mortimer gets soaking wet in the water, and
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Toad Pirate is still drunkenly singing sea shanties, and then says again, tomorrow, witch walk the plank, then her soul goes up, makes the water come down, so the gold grows in the peasant yards.
I fucking knew it. It's a sacrifice for potatoes or some dumb shit like that. Oh, these pigskins.
Quick
Oh,
question.
God.
How big is the bear compared to the little channel of water?
Well, if it's a bridge, it can't be, you can't really ford the river or so fairly deep. I would say Bear, if he was standing up, could maybe touch the bottom in some spots, but the rest of you might be swimming back to the banks.
Okay, I think I need to elaborate on my question a little more.
Too bad I don't have wings.
If he's lying as if he jumped in the water, he'd be kind of plank-like. How much surface area would I have to run across him to the other side?
Ooh, good question. Why don't we roll for, let's see, what do you have? Let's see, would that be a fierce or a sly? Let's do sly to see if you could kind of make a running leap off of Barry.
That's
and
fine.
Try to swim to the other side. Okay, so you leap off of him, but you are also shit-faced right now. So you plop right into the river, and Toad Pirate just is laughing. Ship is sinking. Toad Pirate amused.
Oh, I'm glad that makes one of us.
I just have a
Alright.
question for Mortimer, actually. You said potatoes? What are potatoes?
They're like.
We needs a few good taters. What's taters, precious? What's taters, huh? Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Thank you.
Totally good. I try to help him not drown to death.
That's good because I'm dying.
Someone's drowning? Who's drowning?
The drunk badger.
The badger's not doing. The rat can't be. Mortimer's not doing great either. He's
Okay.
trying. To
We have a
Okay.
man overboard.
Okay, so Mortimer's on my back. I'm gonna try to go over and save my drunk friend.
All right, let's see. Go ahead and roll for fierce.
I would just like to let you know I'm embracing the sweet release of death right now.
Apparently, I don't want to save you that much. So
Oh no. Okay, so Barry realizes that it's pretty deep in the middle of the river, and you guys are starting to splash around, and Toad Pirate says, "Best be quiet, mateys. Peasants don't like magic." Okay, so let's see what Sid. So let's see. It was Barry. Now it is Mo. Mo, what are you gonna do? You're kind of splashing around and flailing in the lake now.
That's a good. Can badgers swim? I don't know.
Good
Yes.
question.
I would
I'll
think
Google
they
it.
could, because yes, please, because I'm pretty sure badgers will do kind of. They're kind of like the one-trick pony of everything. It seems.
Says they can swim.
Not ocean
And they're also good
dwellers,
at
but they can swim.
They can
just
swim.
fine.
All right. Then I kind of
Yeah, they can
flail
swim.
around for a little bit and then just swim to shore.
You
All
bitch!
right.
I tried to save you.
Yeah.
Okay, so and now let's say you start to see the bluish haze of the sun coming up. So might be good. Yeah, you've got a few more hours, so probably good to just keep in mind though. And you could try to walk across the bridge, go under the bridge. Right now, the humans are just starting to get up before the sun rises and are having their breakfast and are getting ready to do their work for the day.
Hey,
All
Wait, I
right.
have a quick question.
Yes.
When the owl screamed, where was I?
Oh, are you still in the water? Did you ever get out of the water?
I don't know. Your call.
All right, you're still in the water, but and you're like, "Ooh, I can't swim," but you're just like standing there, and like it's maybe up to your chest.
Okay, the sudden scream startles me so much that I fall asleep.
So Barry is sleeping, dipped in the water, and
I'm standing on his head, just terrified. Okay, okay, wait, okay. I gotta think of a bear pun. We're barely alive here. We need to get to the other side.
Oh shit!
Look, honey. You need to pay attention.
We're in a river. Am I getting fish?
No, you're not. You're not bear. You're gonna walk to the other side. You're gonna walk. You're gonna be my big boy. You're gonna walk to the other side.
Hey,
Okay,
Right to
here I
the
go.
land.
Hey, Morty,
Oh,
I got a
go.
question for you. Aren't you a rat?
Yes. I'm rather busy, but yes, that is true. I am a rat. Yes.
Now, if I recall correctly, aren't they able to, swim through canals and shit?
Yeah, but this is a raging current right now, and
It ain't
I
that
also-
raging as I kind of do backstrokes in the water.
Hey, are you arguing with my
shithoused
lord?
right now?
Is he
Hey.
bothering you, King?
He is, and know it would make me feel so much better, Barry, is if we just walk to the other side, to the land. Pick a side. We're in the middle of the river.
Yeah, I walk to the side with the village.
All right. So you guys are on the other side, and then you hear the scuffling and you smell the stench of two pinkskins coming towards the bridge, singing their little song. We're gonna go and steal some gold. We're gonna shit on golden thrones. Don't know why. Potato, potato, potato. And they're getting up.
Do we all know about them being there?
No, but Archie is with you, and so yeah, these guys are getting up before the sun, trying to go snag some gold in the woods before everyone else gets up, and before they have to do their chores. Because if they don't do their chores, they'll probably die pretty soon.
How close are they?
Okay.
They're starting to get to the bridge, so they're on the same side as you, but they don't see you yet. You guys are at the base of the bridge where the water starts, and they're climbing up above.
Can I smell them?
Yes, you can definitely. You can smell
I let
them a
everyone
mile
know
away.
what's happening. I tell them to wait under the bridge. Laddies. Oh, we got a couple gold shitters. People who shit on golds, not people who shit gold. Sorry if that was a little bit confusing. Just hang out here for a second. I'm gonna go meet and greet and try and talk to them. While I got their attention, I want you to sneak up behind them. Is this an okay plan?
Oh,
Mortimer.
that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yes.
As he's saying that, I start running for one to tear out their throat.
Yeah, I've run full tilt too. I haven't eaten in months. I am hungry as fuck. I ignore all logic. I ignore my king. I'm sprinting toward these meals.
And I'm just holding on and closing my eyes at this point.
All right, so yeah.
I love this, Nico. You and I are fucking honey badger and bear going for a meal.
That's
Okay,
a
let's see.
podcast, I think, right there. Honey Badger and Bear.
Okay.
Can I be
Now-
the bear?
Brought to you by Squarespace.
Exactly.
I said.
Now welcome,
Okay,
it's
now,
your boy, Raid Shadow
God
Legends.
damn it, Mike. Brought to you by Squarespace.
Mo, what did you roll for? I think I lost track.
I rolled for ferocity to run after one of the peasants and lock my sweet jaws on their supple throat meat.
Oh, geez. Okay, so you're running towards them. You run towards them, and the badger comes and like, what is this? Some kind of ugly dog? And it comes over and bites one of them in the leg. I knew this was a terrible plan. I just knew it. And then Barry comes out, lumbering along, and takes a swipe at them, but misses. They say, "Oh my goodness, is this a witch? Look at this giant hairy man." And the other one's saying, "My leg is in excruciating pain." So Mo is latched onto one of their legs, and both of them are stunned by Barry standing up on his hind legs, looking ferocious, but they've never seen a bear before, so they have no idea if he's an animal, a mystical person, or a very ugly fur-clad peasant.
I've never heard of a furry before.
All right, so Mo went. Archie?
Quick, me friends! If you take off your shirts and roll on the ground, he won't try to hurt you anymore. I lie to them profusely.
All right. Do you want to roll for clever to see if they'll buy it?
I would like to, but I don't do very well.
Oh no. He says, yeah, so they hear and see you and realize that you are a talking animal since you're speaking to them. And they go, "That's one of the witch's animals. That's the one that they said that they turned our friend into a newt." He got better. Don't worry about it. Either way, do not roll on the ground. Whatever you do, don't listen to him. He's a witch demon wanker.
Who are you talking about? Who? Why? What?
All right, it's Mortimer.
So I see the wound that is made from the badger on the leg, and I kind of abandon the quest for a second, and I jump down to try to feast on the open wound.
Let's see how quickly you get to that open wound.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! So
Fucking burrows inside of him.
Mortimer's bloodlust kicks in, and he runs over to the sore that Mo has created and just starts gnawing at this human's leg, and the human starts screaming, "Ah! Ah, goodness gracious! I knew we shouldn't have gone after that goat. See? Gold is bewitched. We should only be farming for potatoes and gold that grows in the fields. The wheat. And yeah, so one of them's freaking out, and the other one says, is trying to drag him away and says, don't worry, my friend. If when we kill the witch, then maybe they'll be able to heal your leg. And he starts like dragging him away and he's trying to pull him away. So Barry, your turn next.
I still have a bloodlust, so I'm continuing the attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll with fierce. Oh, Jesus. So you smack the one that Mo has latched onto and Mortimer is chewing on. And yeah, you smack him unconscious. So your bear paw swipes at his face and he hits the ground with a thud and he's bleeding. Not quite sure if he's dead yet, but yeah, definitely out of commission. And the other peasant starts screaming, oh my goodness, this is a terrible idea. I must inform the town. And he lets go of his friend and starts running towards the village to rat you guys out. Oh?
So as I do that, I point at him, and I just say, "No, you ain't telling shit." And I cast Make Fire on him.
Oh, shit. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna make fire and use your fierce.
That's a 7.
Yes.
Oh, we eating cooked barbecue tonight, boys.
Oh no! So yeah, you set the peasant on fire, and he's screaming, I'm on fire! Since I'm covered in shit, I'm extra on fire! It's just like gasoline. He lights up, and so he's running around, and he runs towards the lake, so opposite of the town, because he needs to put out the fire, and he jumps into the river. Okay, Archie.
Aye! We've got them running now, boys! Quick, Capitan! Take action! Be brave! Show no mercy! I encourage the frog to attack. I don't know how.
Hey.
I don't know what his magic power is.
No, I don't know what his magic power is either. I have to think about that one.
He summons
All right.
a pirate ship flying in the sky that launches cannonballs.
All right, let's see. Okay, so you cheered him on. He heard your calls and goes, mateys, and then all of a sudden all these little eyes start glowing onto the bridge, and he goes, to war, and they all start running over to the peasant and hopping all over him. And there's so many of them, he gets covered in frogs, and he's screaming, floating down the river. So he's starting to float out of sight as these frogs are crawling all over him. So you don't
Sounds
know
like
if
an
he lives or
episode
dies.
of the X-Files that I just watched.
Really? Hey. So yeah, Toad Pirate came in handy, and Toad Pirate floats away with them. So you've got one unconscious, probably dying peasant next at the bridge, and the other one has floated down the river. You want to do anything with this dead peasant?
I'm
A
gonna
general
go up to
question,
his
or you
face and
asking
start
someone
eating it.
specifically?
Oh, everyone, and let's see, Archie. So actually, it's Mortimer's turn.
Yes, I would like to ask Archie to maybe before this guy kicks the bucket, ask him where the witch is. Where are they keeping the witch? Can you do that, Archie?
Where are you keeping the witch? Where are you keeping the witch? Who is keeping the witch? Who? Where? I mean, who?
All right, go ahead and roll, and I guess do clever for that with your talking. Oh shit! Okay, so in a moment of clarity, the peasant comes to and says, like, please don't eat me, please don't eat me. So in the town square at dusk, we're going to sacrifice the witch because none of our crops are growing, and once the witch is dead, then it will finally begin to rain, and then we can grow all our golden wheat once again. And then he sputters and collapses. He's dead.
Me lads, he said that he's never going to tell us unless you start to bite him more.
I start chewing off his
He
face.
said he hates cabbage and berries.
I'm gonna try and burrow through
I
his
don't
neck
hear
and have a
anything.
human helmet.
I don't hear anything. I'm already chewing on his arm.
Yeah, I'm working my way up the leg.
Yeah, so you guys all feast on human flesh. So Barry is getting his strength from this shit-covered peasant. Mortimer is
Getting an erection because he's so happy.
and Mo is actually starting to sober up because he's got something solid in his stomach.
So
yeah.
as I sober up, I realize that a human skull is probably harder than cabbage. I want to try and burrow through and take his skull as a helmet on top of my cabbage.
All right. Yeah, let's see. Do we have to roll for that?
I mean, I would take my time if I could.
Let's roll with fierce so you can see if you can crack the
That's an
bottom
11.
half of the skull. Oh, all right. So yeah, you use your digging claws and you crack past the nose and crack off the jaw, and then you have a nice hard-shelled head with some bits of shit and some sparse hair here and there sticking out of the top.
So I slap that right on my head, and it's like, hey guys, if we ever find Miss Mabel, don't tell her what we did. This is getting a little dark here, and I don't want her to think differently of me, you know? As I take a swig of one of my bottles.
Can we find an extra head of cabbage to put on top of the skull?
It's
Sure,
a
why
cabbage
not?
skull sandwich. Just like Mama used to make.
Archie, do you want to fly over like the nearby farm where these peasants came from to look for some sort of cover for this guy's skull?
Sure do.
Okay, go ahead and roll for let's roll for quick or sly. They're both the same one.
Okay. Not great.
So you fly over, you grab some corn and you plop it on top of his head and it just rolls off.
All right, and so just to paint the scene a little bit, what I want to do is I want to pull the helmet or the skull down just enough so it's like I can see out the eye sockets and like the teeth are kind of like hanging over my face. I want it to look like the evil zombie version of Ash from Army of Darkness, but as a badger with cabbage on his head.
I love it. I'm gonna look it up. Or wait, you can put it in the Discord.
Yeah, I will. Hold on.
Oh, I found him. Yes. Okay.
I'm still just eating this guy. I'm working on his chest cavity at this point.
Oh, Mo's snout is poking out where he cracked the skull at the nose, and there's just a jaw like loosely flapping around at the bottom. And he puts a dainty little cabbage top over the skull, so he covers up the bits of hair and blood and shit with the little cabbage. All right, so
now, or what are we doing?
yeah, so Archie just tried to put an ear of corn on the guy's head as a replacement skull, and it rolled off. Mortimer, you were chewing through the bones. It is starting to become day. The sun is still coming up, and people are starting to stir in their homes. Might be time to start heading towards the town.
How far is the closest home?
What's up?
How far is the closest house?
Ooh, okay. So there is, from the map, there's a lot of farmland, and you see off in the distance, kind of a little stone fence around all the towns. But you're starting to see some. You're starting to see a little bit of activity in the windows. Starting to see some lights, some candles getting lit as people start getting dressed for the day.
Is there still any amount of meat on this person?
I would say he's pretty banged up and mangled. A little bit of meat you could finish eating him, or you could dump him in the river, leave him there to freak everyone out. Totally up to you.
If there's any amount of meat, I've heard nothing anyone has said, and I'm still eating.
All right. Well, Archie took a turn, so Mortimer.
Barry, my friend, I know that you're hungry right now, but we need to get going. I love human flesh as much as the next rat, but we need to start finding the witch, or else she might be a goner. Come on, Barry, can you be strong for me?
I don't hear him. I'm still eating.
All right, I hop off and I start walking away. I start walking towards town.
You know who's really dumb?
To come with me, they can.
You know who's really dumb? Bears. They don't even notice all the salmon over here. With a bunch of freaks.
Oh yeah, there might be.
I still hear nothing. I'm eating meat.
So
it's a bunch of salmon and fish covered in honey. Nobody wants it.
So for my turn, I kind of I get up off the decapitated corpse and I look at Barry and say, "Yo, hey Barry, just so you know," and I open my palm and make him make him fire burn from him. It's like, there's gonna be more barbecue where we're going, and I start walking off towards the houses.
Yeah. Yeah,
Someone try
go.
to scare me.
Mo, Archie, Mortimer, I'll
I'm gonna-
let any of you.
All right, I'm gonna cast fire, or I'm gonna cast make fire on the corpse.
That's a really good idea too.
That's
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
I got
and
a
then
10.
Oh, all right. So Mo sets the corpse on fire, and it starts from the cabbage down. And same thing, since he's covered in dried shit, he just goes up in flames. So yeah, you probably should let go of the barbecue, human.
As soon as there's no edible meat, the bloodlust leaves my eyes, and I follow the rat.
All right. So is everyone heading to town?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm heading towards the
Okay.
first building I can burn to the ground.
Oh shit! All right. So yeah, as you're passing by, you go through the little stone entrance, and past the stone walls, and you see posters everywhere where it says, you can't make out the letters, but you see a witch hat, and you see some depictions of maybe some potions that you had in the shed, and you see those posters all over the place as you're going in. And then you remember the Mockingbird's words that everyone in the town is very suspicious of anything magic or any kind of witchcraft or wizardry.
Hey, yo,
Do we see
Archie.
any people?
Let's see. Right now, all you're seeing, like, some people starting to stir, but nobody has come out of their houses yet. You see, like, little farms. Some of them have like hogs or chicken coops, and they keep like small domestic animals nearby. But nobody's out just yet. The sun is beginning to rise.
Am I still hungry?
Up to you. All right.
Can we talk to any of the domestic animals?
Ooh, good
Yes,
question.
you can.
Okay, I find a domestic animal to talk to. Who do I find?
Ooh, okay. So let's see. Archie goes around looking for some animals out in the yard, and he stumbles upon a goose. So yeah, he sees a goose who's just starting to wake up, ruffle his feathers, and is beginning to waddle out. He goes, ugh, boy, humans are keeping some ugly animals these days.
They have been, but they aren't going to be for much longer. Spread the word, brother. Today is the day of your revolution. The only thing you have to lose is your chains. Quick! Let them know. At dawn, it's going to happen. Blood will be played in blood. All the gooses shall be avenged. All the dogs shall have bones. Quick! Let them know! You will have no more warnings. You are dumb. Make your choice now. We will not warn you again. And
All
whenever I
right.
spread my communist propaganda.
Can I use my gentle giant to help his speech?
Yes, go ahead. So, Danny, roll with your clever in mind. And let's see, Barry, gentle giant. Let's do fierce, because that's basically just strong. So, oh, okay. So, your speech. Let's see, Archie perches on top of Barry and gives his very inspiring speech, and Barry, is flexing the whole time, and the goose is just impressed. He thinks for a second, is like, man,
Pretty sexy.
yeah, that was a sexy display. No, but the goose is thoroughly inspired and thinks like, yeah, why do we live here anyway? We could just all be free. We don't need any humans around. But how are we gonna do it? Can you tell what do we have to do to help you guys get rid of all these humans so we can eat all of their grain and not have
I
to
need
worry
you
about them
to,
eating
all of
ourselves?
you, together, descend upon their farms. And to make it a little bit easier, here's a little bit more inspiration from my boy Mo.
I walk up, flames burning in each hand, and just say, "It's really easy there, Mr. Goose. We burn it all to the ground."
And the goose kind of eyes the flames and is not quite sure if he should be terrified or intrigued. Let's see. Go ahead and let's see, Mo. You roll for fierce, and if your display of strength.
That's a 14.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
That's a
Yeah,
natty
the goose
10.
The goose is fucking on board. He's like, I'm gonna tell all my friends. And best time I think that we should strike. All of these peasants tonight. They're gonna be killing this witch in the church, and because they're gonna be killing this witch in the church. They're all gonna be there, and I think that's the time that we can burn all the houses.
Oh, they're going to the church, you say? Well, the houses are small fries. What we need to do is we need to get them all in the church. We need to get the witch out of there, and then we need to burn everybody in the church. Or horribly maim them. I mean, I've seen geese before. They know how to kill a man. You ain't never seen a goose before until you've seen him kill a man.
The goose pauses for a moment and is like, wait, isn't your buddy the witch gonna be in the church?
Oh yeah, no, that's
why we gotta get her out.
We get the witch out, then we murder and burn everybody else. And let's be fair, I kind of look around and I look at the goose and I go, we all know that you guys are pretty sneaky with a blade, if you know what I mean.
And the goose brings he looks in the window at all the butcher's knives in the house and goes, yes, today we choose violence. So yeah, you've got the goose convinced. All right, so now you have an ally who is planning to murder and burn things. You've got the animals on your side, and the goose says, "I'm going to spread the word." All right, go, do what you have to do. And the sun is beginning to rise. Just for everyone to keep in mind with Archie here. But yeah, sun is coming up. People are starting to wake up. Might be a little strange to see a badger with a human skull on his head, a bear, and an owl during the daytime.
But not strange to see your buddy the rat.
Hey, Danny, quick question. Should we start a religion? Because we're kind of going down the route of dark cultists. I'm just saying.
We're definitely going down that route. I'm terrified. I find a rafter to hide in before I go. Hey, Mortimer. I'm going to take a quick nap. You seem like one of the only people that can actually move around this area decently well. Do you think you can maybe find out where the witch is? Let her know what we're planning?
Absolutely. My first instinct would be to go to the church. I feel like, I might not know what a church is because I'm a rat. We have to find out what this thing called the church is because that's where he said they're being kept. So I will go do some reconnaissance and let you know. Please try to keep this to be a short nap.
Did someone say nap?
Yeah, of course.
Archie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find some hay to burrow myself in to kind of sleep off and nurse this hangover a bit. I'd say
Hopefully
at least one of the bottles.
The house that belongs to either the goose or the peasants we killed.
Oh, actually, yeah. Hold on. The goose was the goose at a house?
Goose was just outside, getting ready for the day, kind of getting up with the roosters and stuff. So you saw him outside of the house.
Okay.
We'll
Hey, Morty.
where it's a good spot to hide.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I'm a little drunk here, but hey, Archie, why would you want to sleep inside a barn or anything like that when we have this perfectly nice house right here? And I start walking in the house.
Oh shit.
I fly into the upstairs window.
Oh, all right. So you guys
I'd like to try to jump through the upstairs window following Archie.
Okay, I don't know whose turn it is. I'm trusting you to figure it out.
All right, yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Let's see. No, you were displaying your strength. So was Barry and Mo. So it's going to be Mortimer's turn. But I'll describe the house. So you guys go into the house, and you're up in the Barry is hiding out in the chicken coop, being very still. So he doesn't draw any attention to himself. And Archie is up in the rafters, as is Mortimer. And Mo is kind of at the back where the chicken coop is, where the back door, and you realize you see some sausages in the windows, and you see steak knives and cleavers, and you realize that this is the local butcher of the town. And butcher isn't awake yet. It's just animals and knives everywhere and meat.
I want to look back at Barry and say, "Hey, yo, Barry, just so you know, there's a lot of meat inside this house. Lot of meat. Ooh, that could make a sleepy boy very, very full."
Where is Barry? Is Barry asleep?
I guess so.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to reiterate that to Barry in a bit. So, Mortimer, this is your turn. What do you want to do?
I am going to heed the owl's advice, and I am going to split. I'm going to leave you guys here. Eat till you're full. Take a nap. Recharge your batteries. Kill the butcher. Whatever you need to do, and I'm going to try to figure out what's going on in the town. Okay, hold it down. This will be our base. And I scurry off. I run towards the town.
All right. And DM adds something else. It is Sunday, so the butcher is going to be sleeping in today. All the other peasants are getting ready because there's no such thing as a day off. But the butcher is taking a nap, and he's very excited. He has dreams of burned witches dancing around in his head right now.
Can I whisper to him in his sleep?
Oh, go for it.
Does he have a wife?
Just the butcher for now. It's just the butcher.
My internet went out for a little bit. I missed that.
Okay. So Barry, what you missed was Mo telling you there's a bunch of delicious sausages and meat in this butcher's house.
Oh, is there a wall between me and the sausage?
There is right now. You are outside playing it cool by the chicken coop, so you don't draw too much attention to yourselves.
I want to take the quickest route to the meat.
All right. Well, first Archie was going to take a turn, so he's going to talk to the sleeping butcher and tell him something.
Oh God, I didn't actually think this all the way through.
Okay, the butcher's sleeping next to his wife too, if that made a difference.
No. I'm going to, and I don't have the role play for this, so forgive me. I'm going to whisper into her ear about all of the horrible, bad things that he's been doing. He's been fucking that Taylor girl. I knew it. He's been fucking Betty. He's been running around with her. He's been giving her the sausage and so on and so on. And then I'll hide it before she wakes up.
All right. Okay. And then let's see. It was Mortimer, Archie, Mo. You were talking to Barry. So before Barry barges into the house, Mo, anything else?
I'm gonna kind of walk my way. If I don't see them downstairs, I'm gonna assume they're asleep. Correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna start making my way up to the bedroom. Give me a sneaky lunch. Well, breakfast at this point.
Okay, so let's see. Go ahead and roll for Sly, which is 0. Wait, no, that's Barry. You are 1 Sly.
That's a 6.
All right, so you try to very quietly go towards the kitchen with all the meat, but as you go through, you get tangled up in some sausage and like tumble around and break pots and pans and knock things over and make a ruckus. So the butcher's wife starts to wake up, and she wakes up really pissed off, and she's not quite sure why. Barry.
So I went to the meat. I'm eating it. I don't know if I'm outside. I don't know if I'm inside. All I know is that there's sausage. It's a little flavored, and it's great.
All right, so Barry is, let's just say, went into the kitchen through the back door and is with Mo. Mo is tangled up in sausage, and Barry is clanking around in the kitchen, and the butcher's wife wakes up, but she's so pissed off. She wakes up and sees her sleeping husband and is like, fucking Betty? He's fucking Betty? I knew it. And so she like starts smacking him around and wakes him up startled. So you can hear some humans screaming at each other in the other room. Let's see. It was Barry. Now it is. Wait, Mo already went. Archie, what do you want to do?
I'm going to try to imitate his voice. Oh, you stupid bitch! I never loved you anyways.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll for clever.
Did it work?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
shit. So you just started a domestic dispute, and
There's gonna be a murder in the second degree here in a moment.
I think so. So yeah, the wife is furious, and she's like, "You son of a bitch!" And she goes out into the kitchen and is going for the butcher knife, and she's so irate she doesn't even notice right now.
How do you not notice a bear and a badger? I'm just saying.
The badger with a shit-covered skull and a lettuce or a cabbage leaf over his head, and the bear eating the sausage. She just goes for the knife, and she kind of stares at both of them. Is like, "What the fuck are you looking at?"
As I'm like tangled up in the sausage, I just want to say, we're just a figment of your imagination.
And she doesn't understand what the fuck the badger is saying. She's like, "Fuck off, you ugly dog!" And Mortimer, what do you do?
I am like hightailing it towards town right now.
Okay.
On the like the main road that's going towards the town. So I'm just hauling ass that way.
Okay, and Mortimer, as you are going through the town, is there anything you want to do as you're passing these houses undetected, or the church? Anything?
Nope. I'm gonna like ducking from place to place, trying to be unseen, and just go into wherever looks like this big building in the center of town. I'm trying to go there and see if maybe I can find out what the church is there.
Okay, so while you're doing that, let's go back to the butcher's house. So the butcher's wife gets the knife and is going back into the bedroom, and she like pushes Barry out of the way and is just like, goddamn pigs getting ready for slaughter, get out of here, and goes up to the room to stab her husband. Any moves that you guys want to do before she goes back?
No, I want to watch this play out.
I would like to untangle myself and make my way upstairs.
Oh yeah, you can head upstairs.
Is there plenty of sausage in the kitchen?
There is tons of sausage. They were
okay. I don't even notice her then. I notice her as much as she noticed me.
Oh, all right, yeah. So she's irate and just pushes past the bear, who is eating all of the sausage in the house. And let's see, Mo is thinking about going up to follow her, who she thinks is a hideous dog with a cabbage on his head. And the goose is outside like, yes, choose violence.
Give in to your anger.
So let's see.
Please tell me that
Archie.
Goose's name is Palpatine now. I'm just saying that's canon.
Yes, he's Palpatine. There we go. Palpatine the goose. Archie, anything you want to do before this woman fucks her husband's shit off?
No. I look on, no mercy. Nothing in there. I just think to myself, who made this happen? Who?
So yeah, before the husband can even realize what's happened, she starts just stabbing him, and he's going, but nobody can really hear anything because she's got her hand covered over his mouth as she's stabbing him, and he dies. So now there's another dead human, and the wife is covered in blood. And you guys can figure out: are you gonna stay in the house? What are you gonna do?
Run away, lass, and never come back. They can never know what's happened here. Quick, before they find you out.
I would like to run at her and eat her from behind.
Oh shit. Okay, well let's see. Archie is telling her that she should run. So go ahead and roll, Archie, if she's gonna listen to that tiny voice in her rafters. With clever.
Nothing. You hear anything.
I just imagine an owl up there, like taking its feathers, its fingers, and like wrapping them together and just going, "Yes, do it, do it."
Yeah, and Palpatine the goose is pretty much doing the same outside in the window. So Archie, go ahead and
Rolled for Danny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you rolled.
I rolled for
Yeah, I
Danny.
already rolled. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yep. So she heeds the words from the little voice in the rafters and is like, "Oh my God, what have I done?" And she leaves like, "I don't want to be burned like the other witches," and runs out and leaves. So you guys have a nice empty house full of sausage. And
I'm sorry. If she's coming towards me, I want to attack her.
Oh yes. Okay.
I'm gonna
go
maul
ahead.
her.
Roll.
That's a 13.
You are fierce. Oh yeah, shit. So she runs and stumbles over Mo, trips over him and falls, and Mo latches on and starts gnawing wherever you want.
It's gonna be her throat, and as I'm doing this, I want to say blood for the blood god.
And then the geese, you hear just a bunch of honks outside.
I'm just gonna say the honks are probably the freakiest part of this. Then.
Do I know how to spell?
Do you know how to spell Archie?
Yeah, do I know how to spell?
Sure.
Okay, I create a sign saying closed for the day.
I thought you were gonna put red rum on a mirror. That's good. That's good. I like that.
Excellent. All right. So yeah, and all the geese are thoroughly convinced. So they're brandishing their beaks and getting ready to help you. They're getting ready to help you guys burn everything up tonight. So yeah.
Can I jump in and do something real quick? If the goose is kind of like kind of getting in on this, I just want to go up to him and be like, hey, listen, since you're in on this now, we're doing this for, and I kind of look around and I remember he threw a thing of corn on my head. He's like, we're doing this for the blood god corn.
Blood god corn. And you're just whipping them up in a frenzy, and the geese are getting ready to all join you guys today, and yeah, help you out. They are ready for blood.
I shout
I
up
would
in the
love
house,
to hear.
Archie, we started a blood god named Corn.
Hey, Akon!
I'm so happy, but so terrified and so tired. I take a nap. Please tell me what Mortimer is doing.
All right. So Mortimer, you've been going through the town.
I've been running to the most central point in the town, the biggest building to investigate it.
Ooh, all right. So that would probably be the church. So over at the church, do you want to roll to see what you find? Let's do sly. Let's see what your little rat hands can find. Yeah. And we'd say by now it's about noon. Like people are out and about. You hear some hustle and bustle outside. And some people walk by and they're like, "Oh man, the butcher's closed." Okay, so Mark, as you are going through the town, you keep seeing these posters, and as you're going through, you overhear a couple people in the town square like, yes, finally tonight. I can't wait for the sacrifice, because now finally all the crops will grow. And yeah, you go into the church and you see a mysterious figure kind of thumbing through a book in the church.
All right, I want to go up to get a closer look at what I'm seeing.
All right. So let's see. Go ahead and I guess so. All of you are just hanging out in the butcher's house.
I would like to contribute. I'm still eating sausage, but that didn't play. Hold on. Damn it.
While he's figuring out that. Oh.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
What is the do it?
Do it.
It's Palpatine's voice saying "Do it."
Do it.
It's the
It's just
goose.
the goose
It's all
honking
the
outside.
goose.
Do it.
So I would say since Archie's taking a nap, I'm gonna burrow myself inside the dead wife, get myself nice and cozy in her innards, and fall asleep.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm gonna eat
Um,
sausage until I pass out.
All right. So the hours are.
I'm just gonna
away.
I'm asleep and I'm just nodding along with the sea shanties in my dreams.
All right, and there's the hours are ticking away. It's starting to become the afternoon, and Mortimer is still he's very tiny, so it takes him hours to get to the center of the church undetected. So it's maybe about 4 o'clock now. And Mortimer, do you want to roll to you see this figure that's thumbing through a book?
What characteristics?
Go ahead and roll for Sly again. Ooh, okay. So yeah, still medium success. You can't make out because, man, you wish that the witch had taught you how to read, but you just see him thumbing through this book. You know that the witch used to use books when she was trying to make a recipe or a spell.
Ooh.
And the guy is saying, yes, yes. So finally we'll be able to, once we have to take, it looks like her heart, and then we bury it, and then finally the rains will come. Okay.
And I'm like super alarmed by this. Like, oh God, all right, it's just confirmation that this is bad, but I still need to find out where she's being kept. So I try to scurry to somewhere else in the church to see if I can find.
Okay, let's see. So is there any particular place you want to look in the church? It just empty pews. It's just this figure thumbing through books. It doesn't look like there's any kind of dungeon or anything. So,
Is there an upstairs?
ooh, yes, upstairs, but it's mostly just rafters. You see a chandelier on a chain. You see some ropes, but no cell or anything.
All right. Well, maybe if there's nothing like that, then I would leave the church.
All right, you gonna head back to the house?
I'm gonna still try to see if I can find her in the town.
Okay. So Mortimer is still looking around, and it is you guys fat and satisfied with sausages, and the geese are saying, do it outside. All the animals are getting ready for violence. They're through the grapevine telling the roosters and the pigs. Everybody's getting ready for this uprising. Sun is beginning to go down. So the townsfolk, you see that slowly people are leaving their homes and everyone's starting to go gather towards the town square by this church. So the homes are starting to empty out.
Have we woken up yet? The ones sleeping?
You can if you'd like. Sun is starting
would
to go
love to.
down.
Yeah,
The
same
town
here.
is starting to empty out. Okay, yes. So what do you guys want to do? Let's start with biggest to smallest. Barry, what are you doing?
I'm asleep until someone else says bear.
All right. Mo?
I kind of like wake up in a daze. It's like, Archie, Barry, what's going on?
Huh?
I look at my hands.
Yeah.
Why am I covered in blood again? What is going on? And I just start downing a bottle of alcohol.
I had dreams of sausage and people, and the sausages were made of people, and the people were made of sausages.
Oi, 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 vey. Oh, I rub my head. My poor little owl head. Okay. All right. Me lads, same plan as we had in the beginning. We're going to save the witch. She's at the church. It's the building that's very tall. It has a steeple, which means a big, large point. People go there. They talk about touching little boys and shitting on gold. I don't really know.
Wait, Archie, hold on. I just woke up. I'm too sober for this. Oh,
Wait.
God. I'm covered in blood.
So-
I look around for more alcohol.
All right, go ahead and roll. Let's see. What should we do for?
I'd be
looking
tearing the place apart for it.
Oh, okay. So fierce. You are just
That's a 9.
terrorizing the house looking for. Oh, all right. So you're thrashing around and you find jugs of preservatives that they use for the sausage, but it'll have to do.
So I use that as a chaser for the what is it, the sweet tea rum that I have. So I'm just like
Oh.
double fisting both of them. I'm going
sugar
Super
rum.
Saiyan alcoholism right now.
All right, so yeah, Mo is drinking himself to death with whatever they used in medieval times to preserve the meat besides salt. Let's just say, like, adjacent formaldehyde moonshine.
Oh, perfect. So as I'm getting extremely fucked up, I look at the bear and the owl and I say, "Boys, just so you know, tonight we march forward to war. But know this, if we die tonight, we will dine in hell." And I just keep drinking.
Well, Mortimer is just arriving.
Oh, I came back.
Yes.
I have a question. Archie, you said the witch was here? Oh my god, I love her. Let's go hang out with her.
Oh, don't
That's
worry, my
actually
boy.
a great
Don't worry, my
idea.
sweet, sweet, sweet,
I wasn't
sweet,
gonna.
simple boy who's extra simple.
Barry, don't worry,
I'm
we're gonna get her. We're gonna bring her back home. And we're gonna murder every person that lives in this godforsaken village. That is what Corn wants, and that is what Corn will get. Blood for the blood god!
Skulls for the skull throne!
Oh god, yes, skulls for the skull throne.
Meals
I'm so
for my
turgid right now.
belly! That's how I spend the rest of the time until about dawn. Is I go around town and I scratch onto the walls or I write on the walls. More blood for the blood god. More skulls for the skull thrones.
Crow,
All right.
Dylan.
So let's see. Now it's oh well, I think they were gonna do it at dusk, but you know what? Let's just fast forward. It is morning of the day that the witch is going to be sacrificed, and her heart is going to be taken out so it can be buried to grow wheat. And you see all the geese outside, and they're like smearing war paint mud under their eyes, and they're going, "For the corn god, for the corn god."
I want to start bringing them knives from the butcher shop.
Oh yes, please do. The geese are, yes, they're all waiting. They're all all the ducks are in a row, and all the geese are waiting to get their knife.
I use the blood to paint my skull face mask as I pass them each. So I wipe blood on I wipe the dead wife's blood on my mask, and I hand each goose and like rooster and whatever some sort of utensil. And as I do that, I like take some of the blood and I wipe it on their face to mark them. This is the mark of Corn. More blood for the blood god.
Skulls for the skull throne.
Yep, and they're like,
Food for my belly.
yeah. So the geese are just getting in a frenzy over this, and the other animals, the rooster, you hear him saying like, "Blood god!" screaming it as the sun is rising. Yeah, you're getting these animals up in a frenzy, and they've all got their knives, and the townspeople aren't aware because they've all been gathering towards the town center to wait for this witch to come make her appearance in the church. All right, so go ahead and decide what you guys want to do. It sounds like Mortimer is still in the town square by the church, and you guys are still in the butcher shop passing out knives and and eating sausage, getting drunk. So yeah, pick what are you gonna do to get to the town? People all over the town square.
Hey guys, I think
Can I assume that I ate all of the sausage in the kitchen?
I would assume you have eaten most of the corpse too. Corpses,
Yes.
plural.
All of the things. All right, so there's no food to distract me, so I am not bloodlusted.
All right, boys, we got a problem here. Barry doesn't have his bloodlust anymore. Hey, Barry, you know the sweet, succulent, pink person meat that you love and crave so much? Morty said that they're in the church. They're over there. They're waiting for you, like shiny dinner plates, just laid out, sprawled for your delicious devourment. They want you, Barry. They want you to put them inside of you.
I'm gonna take off sprinting in that direction.
All right, we
All
got
right.
a tank going in. All right, boys. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk in the front. We're gonna be as loud as possible. We're gonna march our troops in, and we're gonna give them one hell of a fight. Cause let's be fair, we ain't living tonight. But our goal today is to get our poor Grandma Mabel out of this godforsaken shithole. I'll do that. I will give my life to save that woman. Now let's burn this fucking town to the ground, boys. What do you say?
You just hear a sea of honking.
God, I'm just gonna say the image in my head. This is the scariest fucking thing I could think of.
I know, geez, this is turning incredible. But all right.
Oh, have you guys seen a night? No, I don't know. Then there was I don't know the name. Annihilation with a bear. No one knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's so good. That is the fucking scariest bear ever. You guys all need to watch it. It's amazing.
I'll Google it after this. All right, unless Archie's got anything else, I think we're marching to war.
All
Not
right.
marching. I'm already sprinting.
I am going to. Does the church have a chimney?
I haven't really thought that far, but it's very tall and steep, and there are rafters at the top, and there are windows that you can fly through, and definitely some holes in the ceiling. It's a very old building, so there's definitely access to get to the top.
I'm going to get to the top of it. I'm going to find where the acoustics are best and where I'm not visible, and then I'm going to start speaking to the congregants.
Ooh, all right. And so as you're doing that, the Mortimer is still in the area, and you hear faint chanting as you guys are getting closer. You're hearing them, the townspeople go, "Kill the witch! Kill the witch! Here she comes!" And there is a horse-drawn carriage with the witch, sweet Grandma Mabel, tied up in this horse-drawn jail cell. Almost looks like a circus car with her inside of it. And the townspeople are going, "Boo! Kill the witch!" and throwing things at her. And her hands are tied, and she's going, "Oh goodness! Oh, I hope my animal friends are okay. Oh." And,
as we're marching, I want to be setting buildings on fire. Like
All right.
I'm burning this town to the ground. I don't plan to survive this night.
Shit.
That's the 5th time you've said that. I love it.
All right.
Commitment.
Go ahead and roll for fierce, and we'll see if you start lighting.
That's
things up.
12.
Oh shit! Yep. So you are making flame, and some of the geese have a torch in their beaks, and you're lighting torches, and you are setting little houses with their straw, just like Grandma Mabel's. You're just pouring this formaldehyde alcohol on them, setting them on fire, watching the straw burn, and the geese put their torches into the burning hay and are like, "We choose violence, God of corn," and are also burning everything up.
So I would just like to inform you guys that I have finished my glass of mostly vodka. So
In real life?
oh yeah, in real life. So this is gonna end really well.
Oh, so you meant literally you're not going to survive the night.
No, I'm not gonna survive the night, literally and figuratively.
Hey, I feel you. I'm feeling pretty good.
Good. All right.
So-
So to reorient you guys, it sounds like Mo is setting everything on fire as he's going with these flocks of geese who have torches and knives in their feathers.
We're on a Spartan suicide mission at this point.
It certainly seems like it. Barry is stampeding towards the crowd, who is at this point pretty distracted by throwing shit at the jail cell that's being carted towards the church. And the figure who was reading in the church that Mortimer saw comes and opens the doors and is looking very pleased with himself. Looks like he might be the leader of this entire thing. And Mortimer still in the church, and Archie, you flew into the window. So Archie, what are you going to do?
I'm going to rhythmically tap or hit as hard as I can in my small owl body against wood or a bell or any metal if I've been able to find it. And I'm going to start chanting loud enough that with echoes that everybody can hear me. I am your god, Corn. Soon may the weathermen come, bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day, mother tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. And then I'll just keep chanting sea shanties to the rest of them.
Oh, all right. Go ahead and roll and see if you are successful into getting a sea shanty going.
I am like oppressively.
Oh my god. Just for recollection, he got a natty 10 on that one.
+4, max score.
As everyone is throwing things, all of a sudden they start hearing this this baritone sound coming out of the church, and everyone stops throwing things for a moment, and they're all stopping to turn. And what could that possibly be? Is this a sea shanty? And it is.
Uh-oh. Where'd she go?
Oh, I'm glad it wasn't me, but I'm also sad that she's gone.
I'm
so conflicted.
so entranced in the story. Where'd she go?
Oh no.
Nico, did you ever get the song?
Did I ever get what?
Did you ever get the song?
What song?
Okay, I'm sending you a song.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
shit-faced right now, so... Oh, there, she's
Welcome back.
I'm putting it in the general channel for the record.
All right.
Here we go. Oops. Yep, that's the one I was gonna put too. That's what the townspeople are. They all just start breaking into song, and the church leader is a little perplexed. He's like, "Wait, why aren't you all throwing this? What is happening here?" And he looks over at the bell and hears this song. He's like, "Oh, I have to." Looks like some sort of a rabble rouser, and he goes back into the church to find what the sound is. Okay, and then Mortimer.
So, question: is the witch actually in the church at this point?
Witch is getting carted in a jail cell in a horse-drawn carriage through the town square. There are people outside of the church all throwing things at her, and they all stop though because of Archie's glorious sea shanty.
Got it.
And now they're all towards the church singing the sea shanty, and they're starting to get drawn in. So the church leader went back in, and the people are starting to get drawn in. Nobody's been tipped off yet that everything is burning yet, and they're all starting to go towards the sea shanty.
Okay, so I noticed that she's being wheeled in. I see Archie in the corner starting the sea shanty. So I scurry over to him. I say, Archie, please tell me you've brought some sort of reinforcements. The song thing is nice. It's a nice touch, but tell me there's more coming.
Ah, yes, me boy. Don't worry. I've got all of their attention. The geese are coming. There will be blood everywhere. It's going to bathe in the street. Please stay in the rafters.
Oh, excellent. Listen, I see the witch coming in right now. I think we need to get all of these people out of the church somehow. We need them out of the church so we can get her free.
All right.
We don't stand a chance if we just go ourselves.
No, we don't. Okay, so people are going to come from the front of the church. They're going to start the attack there. When that's happening, have you found a back exit?
Yeah, there is a back door. I've been all over here. There's a back door.
Okay, fantastic. Once everybody's attention is drawn to the front of the church, I want you to gnaw through whatever restraints that she has, and then lead her out the back. I'm going to try and keep them captivated as long as I can. Sorry, I really need to lean into this chant hard. I'm sorry, I'll be back.
It sounds like a very important shanty then, I guess. All right, I will try my best to do that. So I scurry down and try to get into position and hope that Archie is exciting enough to capture their attention.
All right, so it sounds like Archie is drawing in all of these simpletons into the church, and the church figure is is searching for like who the hell is singing this song and ruining my sacrifice. So he's searching around, and meanwhile Mo is torching everything, all the village homes, all the huts with this legion of geese that have sworn their allegiance to the corn and the blood and the skull gods.
So I'd like to say, as we're marching and burning, I just want to be repeating in pure drunken badger, blood for the blood gods, souls for the skull throne. And I'm hoping there's honks behind me.
And then you hear a sea of honks.
Maybe a rooster just in there going cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah. Exactly. So Barry, you are stampeding towards these people. What are you gonna do?
All right, so I've been waiting patiently for my turn. All right, here. So before I take my turn, I want to do this.
Ship that put to sea, the name of the ship was a belly of tea. The winds
I feel it so much, you don't even know.
Down below, my belly boys blow.
Okay.
That's good. That's
so
good.
I would like to run up to the horses in the front, where all these people are distracted and they're all singing the amazing sea shanty, and I would like to channel all of my bear spirit into being a gentle giant and making these horses figuratively and literally follow me. I want to turn them to our side.
Yes, so go ahead and roll for your peacemaker with let's see, a display of ferocity or your strength. Ooh. So you go over to the horses and you say, you guys, we're on your side. Like, we're starting an animal revolution here. And the horses, you're like, just look over there, and it shows all the flames, and the flames glint in the horses' shiny black eyes, and they're like, yes, revolution! Can you get us out of these things, out of these harnesses?
I can, yes. Quickly, follow me across the bridge. We have beavers, we have wood chippers. We can get these things off of you. We just need to get out of this town. Follow me. Can you run?
All right, so they start running towards the bridge, and are you leading them or following behind them?
I'm following behind them to make sure they get out safely.
Great, so they're clopping away towards the bridge with Grandma Mabel, and she's got her hands tied, and why not? She's blindfolded, and she's like, "Baby, is that you out there?" But it's turning into absolute chaos. So Archie is still singing this wonderful sea shanty and drawing people in, but a couple people are starting to smell some smoke getting clued in. Hey, some don't smell right around here. Some smell like burning shit. And a couple people
Normally it smells like regular shit.
yeah are starting to turn, but yeah. See, Mo, what do you want to do as people are starting to kind of turn and look?
How close are we to the church?
There are a few buildings to burn left. You're maybe about a few hundred yards away. You can see the people starting to slowly away from the sea shanty group that's going in. But
Okay.
You're close enough that you can hear the sea shanty.
Got it. So I turn to my troops and be like, men, brothers, tonight will be the end of us. But for our kind, we will bring these heretical monsters to the ground. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. Charge, brothers, into our death! And I just rally everybody and we charge.
See, and then and everyone just frenzy charge again. Okay, Archie, what are you doing with? Are you still doing your sea shanty?
I'm sorry, say again.
Your sea shanty.
What about my sea shanty? I'm still
She asked
doing
if
it.
you were still doing it. Okay.
Go ahead and
Oh
roll
yeah,
and
no,
see.
unambiguously, I'm still doing it. I maybe have switched to a Scotsman a song now about about a couple girls. Lo and behold, from them to see beneath his Scottish skirt was nothing more than God graced him with upon his birth. It's a song about girls touching a guy's dick underneath his kilt. I'm sorry if that was too subtle.
Hey, go ahead and roll. And
Oh no, that's gruesome! If you reach under there, I think it grew some more.
Roll and see if this is still enrapturing the peasants. They're starting to get some sense.
Let's see. No, they didn't.
They absolutely love it. They're like, yeah, touch his dick. They're all just pouring in. The little stragglers that were starting to like make pause. Oh man, but this whatever this equivalent of medieval saying this slaps, and they all start going into the church. They're all inside, and the only one who's wise to it is the church leader. So he's looking in the rafters, and he's like, like looks and sees this little tiny owl making a baritone sea shanty in the bell, and he starts climbing up towards you. Now Mortimer is are you in the church?
So I would like to say that as soon as I saw the witch's cart start to be drawn outward, I scurried under and just like clung to the bottom of it. So I'm holding on for dear life as I'm being drawn outside, and it is just Archie now in the church by himself.
Okay, it's just Archie. Mo is charging towards the town with his army of geese and roosters and pigs that are just bringing up the place, and Barry is by Mortimer. So let's see, Mortimer, you're hanging on for dear life. Do you want to do anything? You're with Barry and these horses.
Have we passed the gang? The gang of geese yet?
Oh, okay. So you are running past. You see Mo. Do you want to say anything to Mo on your way?
Yeah, I'm gonna just tuck and roll off and catch up with Mo.
Oh, okay. So let's see. Now Mortimer leaves, and he's with Mo now. And then Barry, do you want to stay with the horses, or are you okay letting the horses run across the bridge?
Are the horses already to the outskirts of the town?
Going past all the flying feathers and torches, they're going through, and they're well on their way across the bridge and into the forest. They know where to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna. All right, horses, keep going. Go into there. We're gonna go back to the fight. We'll find you. We'll save you, and we'll save her, and she'll give you great gifts. I'm gonna go eat some fucking humans. I'm gonna run back toward the crowd.
And they say, "Yay! Go eat the humans!" All right, so now Mortimer, Barry, and Mo are all together outside of the church, leading the charge with all these animals who have decided to choose violence today. And Archie is still enrapturing the entire congregation with his sea shanty. This church figure is starting to climb up. He's gotten wise to Archie's games, so he's starting to climb the rafters towards Archie. Let's see. So it was Mortimer. Barry's back. Mo, what do you want to do? You're like pretty much on the church now.
I would say teeth bared, claws out.
What?
We're going for blood. I'm gonna attack the first human that I see. I'm going full Wolverine Berserker rage.
All right, so you see
That's an 11.
Right, so you grab one of them, and he shrieks, but you start just goring the shit out of this guy, and he screams like, tip off the church leader. He's going, oh, there's witchcraft afoot, and so he's like, okay, as soon as I get this owl, I'm going out there and I'm killing all these animals. But the scream, you killed the guy, but a few people who are straggling into the church are shaking off of the song and start screaming, witchcraft, witch animals, and they are turning around and starting to turn on you. Okay, Archie, you're next.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? I jump off the rafter and I try to fly away so that he's not easily able to reach me. But I'm going to continue trying to distract people.
Oh, Alrighty. So you fly away. The priest or the church leader is like trying to grab at you, but you get away, and you've already started the sea shanty. Everyone knows this one. They're like, shave his balls with a rusty razor, shave his balls with a rusty razor. And you fly out the window, and as you go out the window, you see just a sea of flames and feathers, and you hear, and you know it's happened. You know this is Mo, Barry, and Mortimer's work. And then you see them on the ground, and you see Mo goring this human, and a couple humans who have turned around screaming at them. All right, so Mortimer, what do you do?
So I'm gonna plead with Mo to break out of his frenzy and say, Mo, listen, we've got the geese, we've got the numbers, but still there's so many of them and they're so big. I think our only chance is to force them into the church and burn that bitch to the ground. I need you to focus, and I need you to conjure up all of your fire abilities and find a place to burn this church down.
So I look at Morty. One tear crosses my eye, and I just say, Morty, tell Mabel that I love her. And then I look at the geese and I say, charge into the church and kill them all, boys. And I cast I cast make fire.
All right, go ahead and roll and see how.
That's a 7.
Fire. Right, so that you start up the fire, and okay, so it's beginning to the church is beginning to catch on fire, but some people are turning around, getting aware of it, like, oh shit, wait a minute, and they start breaking out of the sea shanty, and a few of them start running away, but most of them are in the church as it starts to catch on fire. Mortimer, you didn't do an action besides
Betray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything?
I am going to. I have to do more talking because maybe I'll try to. I probably should have rolled for that, but I'll try to convince Barry and the geese to force people into the church, into the burning building, because I know I can't do it myself.
All right. Do you want to? Let's roll for that, and let's have that be clever. Oh shit. So, Mortimer, you get trampled by bloodthirsty geese. You're such a tiny little mouse that you get just tumbled around in the feathers, and you're.
Noise up
Is somebody taking a piss in the background?
Wow. Wow.
No one.
Recording.
No one is paying.
Okay. Well, that's what happens when you talk about sea shanties. Or sing sea shanties. Mortimer just starts getting trampled, and he's lost in a sea of feathers and knives and torches and fire. So let's see. Barry, your turn. You didn't hear Mortimer, but you are seeing a couple people like scream and run away, and one of them starts like, "It's a bear! It's a magic bear! A magic bear! It's the witch's bear!" And yeah, what do you do?
So, great minds think alike, because that was my plan too. I'm gonna try to corral those fucking meaty humans into that fucking church, because we all know that humans on fire taste better than humans who weren't on fire.
I would just like to say, probably in the background, you could just hear the rock saying, "If you smell what the bear is cooking."
I love the humans on fire taste better. All right, go ahead and roll for fierce and see if you can cram. Okay, you just start swatting at humans, like breaking spines of ones that are getting away. And the other ones are terrified and run in like, sanctuary, sanctuary, start running into the church that's beginning to catch on fire. All right, Mo, what do you want to do?
Do I see the church leader?
So church leader tried to grab Archie. Let's see. Church leader is realizing like, shit, there's witchcraft afoot, and he's starting to go out of the church to find you guys and stop this nonsense. So, yeah, he goes out towards the entrance looking for you guys.
Okay, I want to direct the geese into the burning building, and just be like, Brothers, we will burn them to the ground. The only way to get to the gracious throne of corn is through fiery death. And I charge the head of the church, trying to like slice out his Achilles heels.
Oh,
I want to
alright,
incapacitate him.
Go ahead and roll for it. With fierce.
That is an 11.
Oh shit! Yeah, so you go through and you are a low rider, so you just swipe at his ankles and sever them so he collapses, and he's trying to scream to the people like, "There's witchcraft! Get out!" And meanwhile the geese are like starting to just fly over him. And then you just hear them reverberating into the church as they start flooding in. All right, Archie, what do you do?
Let me sing you a song, boys, of flame and fire. A French ammo ship, the Mont Blanc was her name. How brave the Nova Scotia, and whatever. And I sing, I keep singing, keep trying to distract them as I go around.
Oh shit! This is the most rapturous song they've ever heard in their
Roll the
goddamn
one.
life.
Homie, you roll a d20.
Oh, you did. Okay, do a 10. Do a d10.
Sorry.
I just really expected him to say we didn't start the fire.
Still.
Okay. So yeah, he's it's mob mentality now, where people are like, "Yeah, this is a concert," and they think these are our friends, as the geese are starting to just come in and like flying up into the rafters, and are just staring down at the people with their torches and knives, ready to go. Yeah, so you're continuing to serenade the people so they stay dumb and stupid in the church. Mortimer, so you just got tumbled around in some geese. The dust is settling. Mo has severed the ankles of this church leader who was trying to take the witch's heart. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna see if I can push the door closed so people can't get out of the burning church.
All right, so with your tiny mouse hands, you hop over the church leader who has collapsed, and Mo is just bowing down on his severed Achilles, and you try to like start pushing the door. You could also try to convince some animals to help you. You could, if there's any ropes holding the door, anything else you want to try to close it?
Yeah, I guess maybe how are the doors propped open right now?
Let's see. Well, they're surrounded in flames. Let's see. Yeah, right now doors are propped open, but they're starting to catch on fire, so they're a little more brittle. But yeah, go ahead and think on that.
Okay. Well, maybe maybe in that case, yeah, I would try to convince Barry to slam the burning door shut behind us and let us get the hell out of here.
All right, go ahead and roll and see if you can snap Barry out of his lust for barbecue right now. Go ahead and roll for, let's see. Let's do Sly. Why not? We're just making shit up at this point. Hey, all right. So you go over to Barry and go ahead and try to.
Barry, if there was ever a time that you need to listen to me, it is right now. You need to lock these humans in here because we need to slow cook them. We need to slow cook them, Barry. I know it tastes good now, but wait till they get extra nice and hot. Oh, falling off the bone, Barry. Just lock them in the burning box so we can slow cook them. Do you understand me?
I do, my king. Quick aside, I've been waiting an hour for this scene. Once I knew there was a church and fire. My king, I accept this goal. I run over to the door. With all of my bare might, I close it. I throw my back up to it, and I say, "Hold the door! Hold 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 the door!"
Amazing.
Still a better ending than Game of Thrones.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
I think that's a
Yep.
pass.
I accept that. I accept that. No need to re-roll. That's good.
Yeah,
I
that's
will hold
amazing.
this door until the screams stop. May they be
Yes.
my own.
So yes, the building is thoroughly on fire now. Mo is chewing up this religious leader, chewing him dead. The geese all rain fire and knives down on these people, and the building is burning, and you just hear the geese inside going, "Everlasting corn, fields of corn, blood God."
I would just like to. I would just like to ask, is the head of the church in? Did I attack him inside the church or outside the church?
Oh, he's outside. You are just mauling him to death.
Okay, perfect. What I want to do is I want to drag before the door closes. I want to drag him inside. With my
right.
geese brethren, we're all going down in a blaze of glory.
Oh shit! All right. Okay, hold the door, but crack it open a little bit, Barry. Or you can let's see, yeah. Or you can climb
Open the door! Open the door!
I look at Barry and I go, Barry, we all knew that this is how it was gonna end for us. I just want you to know, you were the best goddamn friend a badger ever could ask for. When I'm in the afterlife and I'm drinking my sweet, sweet nectar with the gods, I just want you to know I'll be thinking of you, my friend. And as I'm dragging the head of the church into the church, I want to be pouring us both in that formaldehyde, because we're going down in a fucking blaze.
Okay. Before he drags in though, and he's talking to me, I want picture my bear expression to be calm and accepting the embrace of death. As I turn my neck slowly toward him, make eye contact, then my eyes go bloodshot, and I scream, "Hold the door! Hold the door!"
Amazing. Okay, so for Archie, any last things as this building is going down in flames?
We're gonna go ahead. I'm not even trying to accomplish anything with this. I'll leave her, Mo. I'll leave her. I'll leave her, Mo. I'll leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow it. It's time for us to leave.
Please tell me you're gonna
As
sing
Mo
"Oh
burns
Danny
to
Boy"
death.
when I die. I want that at my funeral.
Yep. No, I'm not trying to accomplish anything. There's no roll. That's just what I do.
Amazing. So yes, all of you watch as the building begins to collapse on itself, and the screams and the honks slowly die down, and you see the little twinge of a cabbage leaf floating into the air. and then silence.
It's how we
As
would have
I see the cabbage leaf, I am burned across my back, and I fall asleep, leaning forward. Maybe I'll die, maybe I won't.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so I guess we'll do a little finishing in conclusion.
A little epilogue here.
Yes, a little epilogue. Thank you. The witch safely made it across the bridge with the horses, and Mortimer, Archie's, the two that still had their wits about them. Did you guys go?
Yeah, we would know. We would just mission accomplished. We maybe know we come back for some of that slow cooked meat later on, but we need to check on our gal. So we'd scurry across the bridge and then see where she's at.
Yeah, and so Mortimer, I know that you didn't get to use your skill, but you could unbind her by chewing through the locks.
I would love to.
Yes, chewing through the ropes. And Archie, any final words as you both are with the witch and she gets unblinded and she goes, "Oh, Archimedes, is that you?"
Who? Me?
And she just goes, and end scene. Yes, that's the end.
Oh, that was amazing. That was great.
Oh my god! Yay!
Okay, so That was so good. My favorite part of the epilogue was Danny's Who bit. My second favorite part was like, what happened to the bear? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Maybe he decided to just eat everyone's barbecued bodies and
Fuck yeah. Some say he's still eating to this day.
oh yeah. He hibernates under the church. Oh, that was so much fun, guys. That was good time. Yay! How did you you feel free if you want to stop recording. I think we are, unless anyone has any final words or any more to add to the epilogue.
I don't. Super good.
Hey, Lindsay, since you were DMing, please sign us out before I stop the recording.
Okay, and signing out.